The Emirates Stadium was buzzing. Anticipation hung in the air. It was December 21st, 2024. Two Premier League giants were about to collide, Arsenal and Manchester City. Arsenal, revitalized under Mikel Arteta, were eager to prove their title credentials. They were facing the reigning champions, Manchester City, led by the tactical genius Pep Guardiola. City, however, were not their usual dominant selves. They had shown vulnerability in recent weeks. The atmosphere was electric. Fans believed. Could this be the day Arsenal made a statement? Could they topple the giants? The stage was set for a thrilling encounter. The whistle blew and the battle commenced. Arsenal, fueled by the home crowd's energy, stormed out of the gates. They pressed high, forcing City into mistakes. Then it happened. In the 12th minute, a swift counter-attack. Bukayo Saka, the young star, found the back of the net with a clinical finish. The Emirates erupted. Arsenal's momentum was relentless. Just 10 minutes later, Gabriel Jesus, a constant threat, doubled the lead. He danced past City's defenders and slotted the ball home. Before City could catch their breath, Arsenal struck again. Martin Odegaard, the captain, orchestrated a beautiful team move. He finished it off with a sublime curling effort from outside the box. 3-0. Arsenal were running riot. Martin Odegaard was the maestro. He was everywhere. His passing was exquisite, his vision unmatched. He controlled the tempo of the game. He dictated play, picking out teammates with pinpoint accuracy. His movement was impossible to track. City's midfield was overwhelmed. Odegaard's performance was a masterclass in midfield dominance. He was the driving force behind Arsenal's early onslaught. His leadership inspired his teammates. They played with confidence and swagger. Manchester City, shell-shocked by Arsenal's blistering start, struggled to find their rhythm. Their usual passing game was disrupted. Arsenal's press was suffocating. However, just before half-time, City were given a lifeline. Erling Haaland, the goal machine, latched onto a through ball. He powered past the Arsenal defence and unleashed a thunderous strike. The goal breathed some life into City. Could they mount a comeback? The half-time whistle blew. Arsenal 3, City 1. The game was far from over. Section 5. Second half dominance, Arsenal's unwavering grip. The second half began. City, with renewed determination, pushed forward. They needed goals. Arsenal, however, were resolute. Their defence was solid. They weathered the storm. Then, against the run of play, Arsenal extended their lead. Bukayo Saka once again found space in behind City's defence. He calmly slotted the ball past the goalkeeper. 4-1. Arsenal were rampant. Their confidence grew with every passing minute. They were playing scintillating football. Section 6. Tactical masterclass. Arteta outshines Guardiola. Mikel Arteta, the Arsenal manager, had outfoxed his former mentor, Pep Guardiola. His tactics were spot on. He knew City's weaknesses and exploited them perfectly. Arsenal's high press disrupted City's build-up play. Their midfielders were everywhere, winning tackles and intercepting passes. Defensively, they were organised and disciplined. Guardiola, on the other hand, seemed to have no answers. His substitutions had little impact. City looked lost and frustrated. It was a tactical triumph for Arteta. Section 7. The unravelling of the champions City's struggles. Manchester City, the dominant force in English football for the past few seasons, were a shadow of their former selves. They looked disjointed and lacked their usual fluidity. Their defence was uncharacteristically shaky. They were constantly caught out by Arsenal's pace and movement. Their midfield was overrun. They couldn't control the game. It was a day to forget for City. Their aura of invincibility had been shattered. Section 8. Shifting tides, impact on the Premier League table. The final whistle blew. Arsenal 5, Manchester City 1. It was a resounding victory for Arsenal. They had sent a message to the rest of the league. They were title contenders. The win propelled Arsenal to the top of the Premier League table. City, meanwhile, were left reeling. The defeat raised questions about their ability to retain their title. The result sent shockwaves through the league. The balance of power had shifted. Section 9. Echoes of the match, reactions and reverberations. The football world reacted in astonishment. Pundits and fans alike praised Arsenal's performance. They hailed it as a complete performance. Social media was abuzz with reactions. "Arsenal are back," declared one fan. "What a statement," exclaimed another. The praise was effusive. "We were outstanding today," said a beaming Mikel Arteta in his post-match interview. "I'm incredibly proud of the players." Pep Guardiola, gracious in defeat, admitted, "We were simply outplayed today. Arsenal deserved to win." The 5-1 victory over Manchester City would be etched in Arsenal's history. It was a day when everything clicked. It was a day that signalled the return of a giant.